Hello and welcome to an episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I've been doing some bits and pieces this morning, checking out sound, etc., that kind of thing. Sorry about that, I just started sneezing. I'm not sure that it's actually over, so for the moment... Oh, I wanted to speak to her. So for the moment, I may have the sound off just for a few minutes while I finish sneezing.
What do you have today?
Well, I think I might just leave that for the moment.
So long.
Go with your gods.
It's another 3 hours and then they'll change, so... Right, so today we'll be starting the Essexe arc. Sorry, excuse me.
Eivor, glad to see you.
Good to see you out of your hut. Right, I am going to change my mount, however. He's actually over here today.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
So currently, this is what I have, which is the mythical horse, celestial unicorn, I should say. And I do have the option of these here. Personally, I prefer a horse because it makes sense. If you really want me to play with Hattie for a while, then put a message in the comments and we may just do that.
Do you need anything else? I'm off. Be well, friend. Take care.
Right, so I know the sound is not particularly great. Some reason or other, since I've had this new controller, it seems to be oh, just listen to that wolf. Why on earth did we end up adopting it? Right, so this is the latest alpha beast that we've captured. Let's have a I just got to do this just to shut that wolf up. I don't actually know why it has to live in the actual longhouse. They could have just given it something else. Now I find that actually doing the morale boost is great, because as you could just see, it does boost them so much for your yourself and your team.
Hey there. How are you?
Oh, don't encourage him. Right, sorry.
Quat tiden the Eivor.
Pardon?
How do you feel, Eivor?
I would rather not talk about it.
I understand.
Oh, of course. The last time we did a story arc, we had to battle Dag. So this is no spoiler, because if you've seen that actual arc already, then you'll know what's happened.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So, Essex is our next stop.
What of Essex?
We received a summons from the Elderman and his Lady of Colchester, requesting you specifically for a matter of great secrecy.
Foreboding. And who is this Elderman? One of King Alfred's lackeys?
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own indulgences than the safety of his people. Approach with care.
That's a page to Essex. So this is actually, ironically, where I was
I will leave
last week when I wasn't
alliance
able
in
to
Essex
do
would be invaluable,
anything.
but go with caution.
I was visiting family in Essex. Now, great thing about this is because I've already been to that area, I can actually, although ironically the place I haven't fingered, but I can actually get there still. Right, so you probably will have seen that I have started up the quest for Excalibur, and one of the things I was unsure about at the time was whether or not I'd done the one in East Anglia. So having checked my inventory, which I will show you in just a moment, so when I go down here, I do apologise if you can hear some right, so I've actually done, this is the one that I did in Kent. Now I appear to have got, I think I got this one off of one of the actual zealots. I think because I actually battled Woden, and I think Woden actually has one of these. And this one here is the one that was from East Anglia. So basically you'll find you'll get this, or you'll collect this, when you're actually doing the actual what's it, a Beowulf and that, which is why I wasn't sure if I had or hadn't done it. So what I will do is I will actually download the recording I did for that, dissect out the bit that I did with Grenwald in, because this is what that comes under is the Grenwald, was it, and I will actually put that in there so you can see. I probably might just do it with including the whole thing with Beowulf, because that way you can see how it's done as well, although you'll probably watch it, but I want it to kind of watch it. But this one here, as I say, this I believe I got off of Woden the Zealot, so that's why I have that, because I haven't been to any of the other places as far yet. There is one here in Essex as well, which I will do separately. Anyway, let's just stop rabbiting for the moment and right, so when I actually do, one of the things I did, I almost triggered the while we're on the way there, we might as well do that as well. So yeah, so basically I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, so there's two things we need to do in here. There is the actual
going down!
Really? This is how you greet guests that have been summoned to your area, is it?
Ut congregentur ad Marcus et dixit ad vulgares de terra superbus est lo venite audite verbum back. Back! I'll stick you!
Oh, cunt. Right, where is this? Is he? I think he's up here, isn't he, this wanker? Or should I say Malacca? Because apparently that's what it means in Greek. Right, where are you? Where are you? You're that was that you can't even be in a place where you can be seen. I mean, wow. What a losing tosser.
What aileth they, Doomhevod?
Yeah, newsflash by the way. Malacca apparently means wanker in Greek. Oh, right, my deep apologies.
Listen.
Away with you!
Well, that was good timing for parrying.
Listen.
Take your...
This
Something
place
tells
would have
me-
been impressive once. A long time.
Come on then, whoever you are. Where are you? Right, something tells me I should go up the top there. Yeah, this place would have been impressive once.
Get behind if you
Et
can!
dixa ad eos Dios dominus noster, et quia ita est. Quod est trebent officini irrescurium pavimus, previus delicta.
Strike with me! Oh!
Welcome to Essexe. Clearly the
This
ultimate
place
here.
would have been impressive once. A long time ago.
Yeah. The Ottomans, no wonder there's problems here if the Ottomans such a lazy Malacca. Right, I'm going up to the top of his head. Wow. What a way to start a recording, seriously. Maybe I should have come from the other way. Right, so this here, if this is meant to be the temple of Claudius, I can tell you, as I say, if it's meant to be the temple of Claudius, is what is now beneath Colchester Castle.
Hey, Varus! Fuliat on the Werusa!
Right, where is the flipping Elderman? Presumably it's here.
We should on lava!
Seems Alderman Bierstan has made this ruin his longhouse.
Why is my cup empty?
Lord,
Ah, a heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I'm looking for Bierstan, the Alderman of the Shire.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs, in her usual fashion. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale.
Perhaps because you have drunk the barrel dry?
Damn Bierstan. His household is as poorly run as his lands.
Estrid is a good wife. Far better than he deserves.
You would say that, Adrian. Your wife acts like a sow in a skirt.
My sweater rider's a worthy woman, you coxcomb. But she's an excellent cook.
With a fine nose for truffles.
If Bierstan does not return...
Wow, what an insult when I find nose for truffles.
You! Gods will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your blade, lady. I'm Eivor of the Raven clan, here at your husband's request.
Another Dane. I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essexe. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
Right, well, I suppose what's the answer to this would be to say, where the hell is he? That would be the most sensible thing to ask. I don't think there's an actual right or wrong thing to say in Essex, really. Right, okay, so it doesn't look like it really. Anything we need to, what's it will be?
I'm wary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I'll remind him of his duties.
Ah, such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck, he hasn't been eaten, but I'll return either way.
So thus begins whatever that is. Bribery.
Patience is a godly virtue, Adred.
Even the saints were tired of waiting for Bierstan to hang up his bow. Dear Estrid, we must discuss the affairs of this land, with or without him.
So he's actually over there. Wow. So next week my plans will be to get a new and proper controller for the PS4, a proper official one, and get a headset that I can talk through that's not going to affect the sound quality. The other one I was using, which seems to have affected actually laugh, I probably actually went past him. Eppinger Forest. Well, that's today known as Epping Forest.
Be my eyes, Zunin.
I'll keep the celestial skin for Sunin.
Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the Elderman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody. They were caught off guard as they supped. They were attacked by a beast. Something strong enough to kill a horse. Some large prey left these tracks in the grass.
I'll tell you something, the Odin's Eye thing doesn't last very long, does it? So where am I supposed to go now then? Okay, I just miraculously... Oh, okay.
The remains of the hunting party. This one was savaged by a large animal. The hunters were prey to a large beast or two. I can only hope that Björnstam still lives.
Oh, apparently it's in this direction.
What see you, old friend? Björnstam?
Ready your weapon, or accept your fate as a feast for bears. Your weapon strikes true. Well fought, friend. I would not have survived this ambush without you.
You're posh. It's most of the
You have my
Elderman.
to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God sent.
I'm Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Björnstam, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind. I'm glad you answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights, and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet, lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
There's pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping our thanes in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And
see how they leave me alone now that he's with me.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Birston.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow, my eyes narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Birston.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You mismark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub. I have ambition
Only
to build a great palace
about
myself,
4
with
centuries.
mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What
So
stops
that was a
you?
long
That
time
which
to you.
stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred
maybe you should
believes
ask
I
them.
rule like a chickless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes.
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door.
Maybe I
before we
think I'm in
discuss
agreement
your
we'll have to
favourite
with this
recipe.
one.
It may be I can speed
So
your business
far.
along.
Wow. Oh. I love the fact that Abel was straight to the
Fend off
point.
the spears of their displeasure.
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Birston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Beerstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
Are they men or babes? If Alfred meddles in the affairs of Essex, send his men home in shrouds.
Ah, we should challenge his right to rule. Was not Essex once a thriving kingdom of its own? We should fight. Yes, fight! And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
He should put his own ham fist in his purse and contribute coin to the festival.
Yes, you worry about the cost of such a festival, one that thanks God for our great harvest. Contribute your own coin, then. And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Beerston. They're feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Refuse to send your men. Let Alfred's people die for his hopeless cause against the Norse.
Then we refuse.
Refuse our king? Has madness taken your wits, Beerston?
There. Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this shire, Birstan. Useless.
Useless?
That's right. Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling.
No. So those answers that I gave didn't actually affect anything with Alfred.
That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Abel. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Birston. Whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Birston. Aren't you worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I. But you will discover this soon.
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
Essex seems at odds with itself. Have you called me here to fix the many problems I've already seen today?
No, no, I would not inflict the infighting of my thanes upon you, Eivor. Our matters are more delicate.
And of a more personal bent, requiring a finesse and discretion that these Saxons often lack.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I'm too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
Then what is stopping you? Your King Alfred?
Ours was not a union of love, but necessity. Decreed by Alfred's father to strengthen ties with Francia. Not easily broken.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Llamas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship, with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Alvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years? Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden. A small, sweet place where fond memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning heart.
Now, should I look for Alvida first, or meet with Estrid at the marketplace?
Something tells me I should just meet with her first. So I'm gonna try and go for this.
Help, what
Flugas! Flugas!
So I'm anticipating I'll be attacked again.
That were it, boulders.
Helmut! Shulangan! No!
Hey, fellas! Flula!
Sweetly! Get on way! We seem to be right
Help! Blood! Clonwa! Shete! Flyot! Reverend!
Gathram! Fluga! Fluga!
I love the fact that the bodies are still there.
Viras edestin! Enough from!
Let's test this sewer out that they'll leave me alone now.
Shete! Fundiat oder Werusa! Flyot! Of the way swelter!
Oot! Ga!
We
Flew!
should lava nu!
A long way to go just for...
For you relief!
God to stay on!
At least I know why I'm being attacked, because they're Alfred's men.
There you are, Abel.
I came first to help you. Your need seemed more pressing.
And now my marriage awaits your executioner's sword.
Will it not be strange to leave this place? You've lived here half your life.
Yes, but what is to keep me here? A loveless union and the dirt mounds of two babes who never took a breath.
Have you always missed Francia?
I have. Or rather, I miss the woman I was when I lived there. Somewhat freer and more hopeful.
And what of our plan, the great Lammas kidnap? Is this a Christian feast?
Yes, it's a wonderful evening, a blessing of the harvest, full of fruits and fires, drinking and dancing.
Revelers with muddy minds and glazed eyes. That's good for us. And what of the ship that will sail you home?
I know just the one, and her captain is full of fire. Come, I will take you to him.
I was there.
This captain, who is he?
Not much more than a boy in his 17th year, full of youthful bravado.
A Saxon?
A Dane, though Adred calls you raiders. He says that you are here to steal England.
Some may be. But I've come to settle a stretch of land. I'm not so keen to return to the winters of my birth in Norway.
Norway, ah, it must be beautiful. Rugged and fearsome, and cold as anything the frozen north.
So cold that light hangs in the sky. A road for the Valkyries who carry our dead warriors to their eternal feast.
An eternal feast would be a merry end.
Is there any need for them to shout?
We are here.
This is a brothel.
The captain's name is Rolfer, called Rollo in my tongue. Tell him of our new plan and agree to whatever reward he demands. He may take some convincing, for we did not part on the best of terms.
I'll bring him round. By force or persuasion. Just be ready for my signal at the Lammas festival.
Start paying his way soon. Not a charity.
Rollo!
Please, I'm just a poor Christian brother with nothing left to give. Oh!
Wow.
Someone's at the door, Rollo. Oh, is it that hun I asked for?
Estrid sent me.
Did she now? As a parting gift for the man who rattled her bones, huh?
No, I'm here to collect you.
Can it wait?
Oi! Bring out the one they call Rollo. The king's men want to ask him a few questions.
No.
Just a second. Good day, sir. Come in.
Move! some help here?
Bloody fucking Danes! Open this door! Out! Now! Follow me!
Got his trousers on quick, didn't he?
Spread out! We found your camp!
Dane! Your friends are all drunk!
You will!
Right.
Estrid did not lie. You have fire.
And who are you to Estrid?
Only a friend. I'm Avon of the Raven clan.
Norse by the music of your speech. Then you must forgive me. Those Saxons knew about my camp. I was mind-drunk to leave my warriors behind.
Go to your men if you must. Only tell me where to find you. We have much to talk about.
Northeast of here, by the river's mouth. Follow me or come when you can.
Right, okay, so my guess is it here? Oh, that's the elf feeder thing. Right, where's... oh, he's there. Wow. Okay, so... my best bet is to go round... April. I think I may have kind of said this before, but I really am not a big fan of King Alfred. Seems the more I kind of played this game, well, I think he's a bit of a complete dickhead. Do you know what worries me is they changed the system on it so you didn't get detected so quick. But yet, oddly enough, it's like the minute you get near to one of them, no, not even anywhere near to any of them, and suddenly...
What is this? Why are my people bound? It's worse than I feared. So many of my people gone.
And the rest at each other's throats. They believe one of your number is a traitor.
Lork and Gerhild have been at my side all season. I don't like to doubt them, but my people are taken and my ship is gone.
If the traitor lives, all of you are at risk. Let me talk to them. The innocent have nothing to hide.
Very well. But do not let Loki whisper lies in your ear.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us.
Gerhild, is it?
Aye. Rollo's sworn sword sister. I've served him proud and true. You cannot think I betrayed him?
You weren't here when the Saxons attacked.
I was hunting. There's fine game in the trees outside the camp, and our people need meat.
What was your prey?
Rabbits for stew. Rollo's favorite.
Who are you to Rollo?
I am shield sworn, so long as England and that Frankish witch do not sway him from the true path. Our people deserve better.
I hear envy. But of Estrid or Rollo, I cannot tell.
You know nothing, Ravenbeak. My concern is for my fellow Danes. You'll find no treachery here.
That's all for now.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons...
Lord, yes? What is your story?
You want to hear my story? And bring me a mug of ale, and we'll sit and talk as equals. Elsewise, you can hang.
Where were you when the Saxons came?
Hunting rabbits, wasn't I? Sick to death of carrots and turnips. Then I heard Gerhild shouting, and all hell broke loose.
Did you see anything at all?
Gerhild talking with a Saxon. Couldn't hear them, but wasn't nothing good. Sure of that much.
Why should I believe you? You could be lying to save your own skin.
Ask her. Says she's loyal to Rollo, but I've known her since she was a babe. Full of spite and ambition, always was.
How long has your sword
I think I've
served
already
Rollo?
got a fair
I
idea
owe
who
his
this
father
is.
a blood oath. If that means wiping Rollo's arse until I die, so be it.
And if Rollo was
Wow.
dead, that oath would be fulfilled. You must tire of battle.
I'll feast in Odin's hall one day, but not with the stain of dishonor on my hands.
I have what I need for now.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Have you made your decision?
Gerhild claimed to be hunting as Lork did. Rabbit.
She rarely hunts. She's been a terrible shot since we were children.
Your shield sister is jealous. She thinks you neglect your people by sleeping with the enemy.
She always had ambition. But she accepted my leadership. Swore on her shield.
Doesn't mean anything.
Lork said he was hunting, but your rags are full of fresh rabbits.
Why would he lie? Unless he had something to hide.
He tires of his blood oath, and with your death, he would be free.
He has become old and frail. But he served my father well. I would have freed him without bloodshed. Have you come to a firm conclusion?
I have.
Let me hear it. Both choices will pain me, but let it be the truth.
Gerhild betrayed you.
No! That's not true! Rollo, I beg you!
A shameful death on bloody Saxon soil. Both had reason to betray their Jarl, but only one had the eyes on to do so. I hope you chose well, for you denied them a seat in my hall. There can be no feast in Valhalla for a break faith.
She was always a jealous crow, beak pricking over every decision I made.
Nothing more can be done here, but your warriors might still be alive, and I will need your help after they're free.
There's a Saxon camp with a dock at Port Walton. It might be they were taken there.
Yep, and we'll deal with that.
Something wrong about her.
Spare me your sullen words. My heart is torn. Go. Find something useful to do.
I've heard of a safer place than this south of Colchester. Let's you and I go take a look, shall we?
I'm sorry that your people suffer, Rollo.
Thank you, Eivor. I have much to think on as we journey.
I'll leave you to those thoughts.
Right, well, I'm going to loot this bit. After all, they're not going to need it. I guess they've got ammo, that's why it keeps coming up. Right, so just run around nicking all their change. Bit mean, I know, because they're dead, but right, so Rollo seems to have relocated in this direction here. Actually, no, it's a camp, so I need to be prepared to fight. No, it's this one that I can actually raid from. My apologies, I'm just trying to get some iron ore to upgrade my rations. Right, I want to see if we can actually raid. Oh, did you see that flash of lightning? Now, I want to see if we can do a raid on this, because if we can, I might as well let the ladies in. Let's have some fun while we're doing this.
Are you feeling all right? What do you think you're doing?
I apparently have beached myself. Okay, let's get off and we'll recall. I'll recall you over here.
I should be cautious around here.
Oh great, because you know, what's the area? I can't call. Okay, well that was a bit of a bumpy ride, but we got off. Bit daft, really. All we can. So let's the boys and girls, sorry, the ladies and gents have a raid.
Eivor, look! A military outpost! I'll finish you! To battle!
Watch my back.
welcome.
I saw somebody with cages now.
Oh, they don't shoot sheep. I'll split you.
Oh, there's a key there.
Rollo's men, caged like plump hens.
Catch this! Ram in! Leave no room! Done for now!
Guys. I take it these are Rollo's men, that's why they're following me.
Odin!
It kind of delayed in that reaction, right?
Odin! Let's give the ravens a feast of Saxon blood! My mark! Wow!
No, not there.
Right, let's get back to the ship.
Rollo's men are free. Now we discuss the terms of the kidnap.
Oh, okay. I don't get any choice in that really, did I?
Your axe arm is strong, Rollo.
Never doubt me, Raven Feeder. These Saxon kingslaves did.
You showed great loyalty to your kinfolk. Stay true to that, and your name and deeds shall spread far.
Good advice. Such is my fiercest desire.
If it's renown you want, then aid me now. I have a task that will set your name ringing through the long halls.
Oh, tell me.
I need someone with a swift wave steed in good repair to bring the Lady Estrid across the sea to Francia.
Another kidnap scheme. Estrid is unshakable. All right then. Let we two triumph where one failed.
I need you stout-hearted in this, whatever your passions for Estrid.
We had our time together. Now that's done. I will not fail you here, nor her.
We will meet with your men inside Colchester on the night of the Lammas Festival.
Well, let's just quickly finish raiding this place while we've got the chance.
The other side must be barred.
I thought I did this one. No, don't climb up there. Well, I suppose it's not every day. I actually thought that was a beached whale for a minute. Turns out they were actually whaling it. Right, okay, so, I think we have to do the next stage. No, I think we need to do the Lammas there. Yeah, we've got to do his childhood sweetheart, so before we can proceed. Right, I've got 4 skill points to do, so now what's going in a I don't know why the screen won't allow me to go out any further. Right, just that should bring me hopefully closer to that. Right, okay, so I might actually just go along here, because you never know, I might actually find a new harbour along the way. I'm sure, did we do this raid? Yeah, we did, so there's no need to go there.
What's wrong with you?
Be quick, let's get up that way, to be perfectly honest. Right, so I managed to find the live stream I did, as it turns out, with
Will Olvida remember a lover from so long ago? Would I?
Right, down this way.
What do you see?
So she's over here somewhere, basically.
I must be the last house in Malden. Olvida should be here. Someone was interrupted preparing the supper. Taken. Or fled.
Yeah, let's not bake on it, thank you.
A second bed. Olvida doesn't live alone.
Leave me be, warmonger! You have my sister! Is that not enough?
Peace, boy. I'm not with these men. I came to speak with your sister, that's all.
A day in Essex. Now here's a day riddled with strange portents and happenings.
What is your name?
I'm Ellerich, the man of this house. Who are you? And why have you come?
I'm looking for your sister, at the behest of another.
Behest? We've got no money to speak of, and my sister is well past the marrying age.
Do you know where they're holding Olvida?
Yet another stay at the King's pleasure. The prison camp at Brentwood, far to the west.
I'll bring her to the lake house north of there. Meet us there if you wish.
If you promise you will find her, I will.
Where is she? Wow, she's over there. A bit of a long trek in it. Pardon me.
Stuntan! Huduren!
Yes, so sorry, as I was saying just now, I've downloaded the live stream.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Right, so she's somewhere in there basically. Not sure this is going to be quiet.
dead.
You were saying? Right, now there appears to be a key in here. Is it unlocked for me to get in though? Yep.
This must be Bearston's love, Alvida. They haven't broken her spirit.
Damn coward! Come, brothers, let's end this.
Feel my breath on your neck.
Get round.
Go up, damn you!
Too slow! Blindside the idiot!
Oh, that's the guy with the key.
Hey! You're gonna die!
This key should unlock Alvida's cage.
I've got nothing. God grant me strength!
There's a bit of wealth, I think.
You're mine!
What? What is this? You're not one of them?
Stay quiet. I'm here to free you.
I cannot walk. My ankle. They were not gentle with me.
Then I will carry you.
Who are you? Who risked so much to save me?
A friend.
Gentler. Please.
You'll soon be safe. Rest easy.
My ankle. Oh, the pain. They beat me. My leg.
Bless the saints!
It pains.
Here you are, sister,
We're
safe
almost
and
there.
well.
Oh, okay, I've got to put her in the house for some bizarre reason. I don't know why.
Rest now. Soon you will be up and about again.
Alfida! Did they hurt you?
Takes more than some cockshy milksops to break my will. Beating a boy half to death for stealing bread? I'll not see it done.
Growling bellies mean nothing to those pay swords.
Ellerich, pay more mind to the world. It is cruel and dark for those who cannot stand up for themselves.
Alvida, could we speak in private?
He is a good boy, but without a father to guide him, he's grown softer than I'd hoped.
You raised him alone. Where were your parents when he was a child?
Dead of the plague that came when he was 3 months born. So to shun your door when you have a babe on your teat. Now it's your turn. Why did you come for me?
I'm here at the request of Alderman Beerston. He wonders if you could love him again.
Love him. Dear old Beerston, he remembers.
He does.
I've thought of him sometimes myself. But with my brother to fend for, I could not waste a life mooning.
He has thought of nothing but you, Alvida. And with his wife, Estrid, returning to Francia, he sent me to find you.
How it would work between me and him? I'm a poor woman. Have been always. But the alderman... Oh, God, help me. I'll give him a go. How could I not? Oh, bless.
He'll come if you call. At the lighting of the bonfire, he'll ride here to meet you.
Ellerich, come you and sit with us. I have something to say.
My apple blossom girl. Is it really you?
It is. Though crows have left their footfalls round my eyes.
They still shine brightly, as when we were children. Has Eivor told you all?
Aye, she has.
And do you accept me, love?
What do you mean, he
My
has?
heart feels like it will burst.
Introduce him to Elric.
And this young lad is Ellerich, Alvida's brother.
Hello, your worshipfulness.
I am Beerstan, nothing more or less. And you are a fine, strong lad of... how old?
19 summers.
He's all the family I have, Beerston. If I'm to stay, you must welcome us both into your heart.
We have one half of our bargain done, Beerston. I will return with news of the other.
Does this mean we're leaving Malden?
You are, my boy, to live with me in Colchester. Perhaps I can teach you the joy of the hunt.
Before you go, Ellerich, I'd suggest a long, slow walk around the lake. I should leave them to their reunion. The next piece of this drama is the kidnap in Colchester.
Dear Beerston, I cannot believe you would come for me after all these years.
I never stopped thinking of you, Alvida.
Right, so okay, let's just quickly apply these two then. And I was... Okay, so let's just quickly look at inventory. That's the thought. I found this because I need the iron ore to... trying to get as much iron ore as I can so that I can upgrade the rations. The arrows, it doesn't take as much to do, so... Right, okay. Right, sorry about that, I was just taking my inhaler. So, we're off to back to Colchester now. I don't know what I did that for. Somewhere about here as well was the flight that I would like to... Lady Elect of Colchester.
What do you see, Sunan?
So he is essentially somewhere over this way.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
He's down there somewhere.
My head spinning with the fires. I might dance a jig or two.
Lamis is like honey, luscious and sweet. A
Right,
night to get
just
lost in
down
the
that
pure
way.
joy of life and a good harvest.
Oh, okay.
How are your people, Rollo? Recovered and ready for what tonight holds?
Gerhild's treachery was a blow. Few were surprised it came to that, only that her dark ways took such a brutal turn. Put that aside. We're ready now. What would you have of us?
Right, now...
Wait for my signal. When I approach Estrid, that is your time.
I am your axe, Eivor.
Night will fall soon. Then is our moment to strike.
Okay.
I wanted to wear a garland of meadowsweet in my hair. They say it will bring you your true love.
Understands. Then perhaps you'll see he's been beside you all along.
Säger bishops var här willa. His hair jämde. His kin på fader. Det är det Jesus sawa mina akras. Där med halja hit madla.
I wanted to wear a garland of meadowsweet in my hair. They say it will bring you your true love.
Understands. Then perhaps you'll see he's been beside you
hold on.
all along.
The golden daggers.
Take their ale and their women. We will feast like kings tonight.
Okay, it wasn't what I'd actually got planned.
Odin owns you all. Cower before your mouth.
Christ is surely with us.
Stand down, you Saxon dogs! The Lady of Essexe is ours!
This is what we do to Saxon god slaves. We pillage and plunder.
I am ready when the time comes. I'm being kidnapped! Kidnapped! Guards! Guards!
You're coming with me!
Oh, desist, you foul Dane! Guards! Oh, woe unto me! Put me down!
Odin's beard. You wouldn't fool a child with that howling.
Unhand me, fiend! Guards! Guards!
The Lord will see us prevail!
You're finished.
Unhand me, you filthy Dane! Vistan! My love! My love!
Oh, the love of fucking Mary.
Alas! Alas!
Take that coward off!
I shall faint from the sheer horror of it all! Will none of you Saxons save me?
Why'd you keep putting it down?
What will become of my virtue?
You know what? If you don't shut up, your virtue will be dead.
We are safe enough to walk, I think. Aren't we? Oh, what a thrill! My heart is racing!
Be glad it still beats at all. Your screaming drew half the guards in Colchester down upon us.
I wanted to give a good performance. My father always said I was quite the actor.
I won't deny your enthusiasm.
Did you not have even a little fun?
To steal away a princess, it did give a thrill.
A woman fights bravely against her abductors. Yet, What will they do with me now? Is my virtue safe with you?
It's not in danger, if that's what you mean.
Come now, Eivor. You can stand against Alfred's brutes, but you shudder at a maiden's gentle teasing?
Just for that. I've got a strong suspicion this arc will finish pretty soon.
It is done, and all that stands between me and my home now is a foaming ribbon of surf and silt.
You did well, Rollo. You and your people. Are you ready to sail?
Loki's hissing sun churns the waters between our coasts. We'll need time to rest as we wait for fairer weather.
Have a care, then. Alfred's soldiers will be looking for Estrid, even if Beersten's will not.
Now's not the time for such worries, Eivor. Tonight, we celebrate. Let's get you some mead.
Please don't let it be a drinking competition, because
Bierstan will meet you northeast of Colchester tomorrow. You have earned all my husband promised, and more. Come find me, if you like, away from these reveling Danes.
Oh, because he told her, didn't he, that he was from Norway?
Thor's thunderous hammer.
I should find Biersten. No doubt he's hunting again.
Your father, Rollo, made me feel young again. And I have you to thank. You believed me, though I was a coward. Won't make that mistake again. Thor's thunderous hammer.
I am proud of us. We did a good thing for Estrid and her lord. Maybe now we can all be happy.
Thor's thunderous hammer. That was like the great days, where I stood sword to sword with your father, Rollo.
Yes! A ruse worthy of the trickster Loki. They're even stolen by us mere mortals.
Lovely. Right, there's a guy there with a question mark over his head. I want to get him to give me a clue. Hey fella, do you want some silver rupees?
Good traveler.
Sorry, I'm
what
thinking
seek
of Zelda
you?
there.
Perhaps I can help. My prices are competitive.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Zelda. Legend of Zelda when I said that. Oh, blimey. Oh dear. What should we go? Let's go with mystery, shall we?
Right. Let me show you something on your map.
Right, it's no good me. Seemed like that we went all that far away, really. Oh, because we've got to go over there. Oh, I see. He's given me the drug, the fly Alaric thing. You know what, I must kill those creatures and then not bother to go back for the leather.
luck soon.
A man, his dog, and the outdoors. What greater pleasure can there be than this?
Beerston, Estrid said you'd be here.
Eivor, dear heart, you who drew back the bow of Eros and reunited me with my one true love.
Have your thanes asked why you do not look for Estrid?
Pish. They have asked, yes. I said it was hopeless. Then I lay upon my couch, sobbing and wailing. A pretty show.
That may not be enough.
Tut-tut. The wind is soft upon our faces, and I am far from the whispering doors of Colchester. Come, let's hunt!
Well, come on then, let's hunt. Oh, okay, just needed me to... See that dog just went right
What are we
through
hunting
me.
now?
Boar. A majestic animal, don't you think? Driven by a fierce fire, blazing eyes, and sword tusks.
I once knew a strong-armed shield maiden who rode a boar into battle. She named it Bristolbolt.
How wondrously strange. Your tales are worthy of the hearing. We'll not ride our boars, but eat them. A feast, in Alvida's honor.
A feast for your mistress? Beerston, if this ruse falls apart, King Alfred will strip you of your title. Our alliance would be worthless.
Have no fear, I shall be discreet. We will eat and sup at my hall with a few friends and family. It is there our friendship will be sealed.
So soon after Lammas? Will people there not recognize me?
No, you are just one more Dane. And in that chaos, who remembers anything but the screams of dear Estrid?
These are your lands. I trust in your judgment. And how is Alvida?
She is a firebrand. We have rekindled our love as if we were teenagers. Even Ellerich is a welcome addition. A younger brother to me, yet more alike to a son. The things I should like to teach him. Ah, this is the spot. The best boar here.
Did you not work out that he was your son? The last time you saw was 20 summers long, and he said he was 19 summers long old. Or winters, whatever it was. Right, so where is this boar then? Oh, let me guess, in the...
I shall suck the scrumptious marrow from your bones, you porcine devil! Die!
Right, where was that?
Look at that fat hog! He'll make a delicious roast. Come on, the feast table won't fill itself.
You're expecting me to kill all these of my own, what's it, while you just...
You will serve my love well, hog. A haunch worthy of her arrival. Come on, the feast table won't fill itself. They are fearsome beasts, but tasty. Look at that fat hog. He'll make a delicious roast. My bow arm aches. We did well, Eivor.
Is that it? Okay.
A good hunt, Beerston.
And enough for one day, I think. Even my thanes will not go hungry with this catch, and they are as voracious as wolves snatching at my carcass.
They may give you grief, but I've been nothing but amused. They are a welcome change to warring jarls and piss-sudden politics.
You have brought us all true happiness, Eivor. I thank you from the bottom of a heart full up with joy.
Birsten, the Heart-Hound, who sought his true love by searching the sad haven of his memory and finding her there.
Beautifully said, my friend. Beautifully said. Come, Percy, you hapless hound. Barely a boar worried. I do not know why I keep you in my employ.
Right, so my guess is I think this is coming to an end, which is this arc seems to have been a lot shorter than I expected.
Such a terrible thing to happen on so holy a night. Do you think Lady Estrid still lives?
Well, I think the idea is to believe that she didn't, so that
What are your plans for Essex and your family?
There is much that is new in this old fling. Alvida is changed. The girl I fell in love with lies behind years of hardship.
And Illerich?
A soft lad, but with a heart as stout as his sister's. Their closeness does them both credit. The way he looks at me is often strange. His eyes furtive and downcast, like a hound waiting for his master's crop. It worries me, to be honest. Can I be both a brother to him and a love to his sister?
Give him time, Birsten. He had his sister to himself all his life.
Yes, yes. But tell me, Eivor, did you succumb to my flighted bird's charms? She can turn one a tremble with her.
so we're just having a casual chat.
Oh, Birsten. You promised we would never be apart, not for one waking or sleeping moment, and already you're sneaking out to hunt.
For the feast, sweetling. We owe our mutual friend a great debt. One that I promised to repay over suckling pig and ale.
Sister, have you forgotten where you are?
I have a right to happiness, Outreach. Or am I to play nursemaid forever, you ungrateful pup?
Happiness, yes. But you embarrass yourself nightly, heaving and sweating with this ham-hock.
Hold your tongue, boy. Lest we both speak our truths.
What truth have you to speak? That you've returned to this fickle man who abandoned you years ago for a Frankish pet? A woman he paid this Dane to abduct in that lammish shadow play?
Mind yourself, boy.
Or that you let him sniff and paw you, and take him to your bed on the promise of nothing? The whole of Essex whispers now. He's married still, his wife freshly stolen, and you are no more than his...
I am the mother of his child, you whelp!
Child? Alvida?
Please, my boy, I
will never forgive you for this. Never.
My lord, joyous news. God smiles upon us this very day. Estrid has been found by Alfred's men. They ride to her rescue as we speak.
I will not let this plot be undone.
Nothing is safe till they are away to Francia.
I will fix this, and one day I will call on you, and you will come.
You can count on it, my friend.
I wanted to tell you.
Right, so where are we going then? Over here. It's best just go from here, to be quite frank. So if I get enough time, I just might go and do the bureau while we're here. Right, okay, that's not what I planned, but okay. I really hope that Rollo wasn't too busy bonking Estrid. Right, so if you're not or actually aware, you might be interested to know that Rollo is in fact the ancestor of William the Conqueror.
That sound, almost human, but gods. Estrid is so close to freedom. I hope I'm not too late.
I think he was reacting to a side mission, but I'm not doing that till
Rollo! Alfred's men have found you!
What? How can this be?
Lork, stand by Estrid. Guard her with your life. If she's taken, all is lost for us in Birsten.
Come, lady. It would not do for them to take you back. Watch out!
Lork! Odin, no!
Release the woman, Danes! If she's unharmed, we may let some of you live!
Here come the bastards! Protect Estrid! Prepare the ship!
Your time's up, sir!
You die now! Time has come for you!
You are all this!
Wager on who gets the kill?
Nice gear!
Let's keep the idiot guessing!
Kill Rollo the Imprudent!
wow.
Going to split you! Target practice! Try the offside lead!
God is with me.
Use them now.
Lucky Malaki deserved that.
Estrid, I promised I would free you of your life in Essexe. Francia awaits your return. Go now, with Aegir's blessing.
I will miss you, Eivor.
When winter is past, summer will come and wind you in a flowered skirt. For you are beauty, and shall not wither.
Goddess Freya, give me more of that.
Come, take care of her, Rollo Stoutheart. And if you find yourself on England's shores again, I will expect you in my hall. Good. They are safe. Bjersten got his end of the bargain, and Estrid is to Francia. I should return to Randvi.
So that's it then. Let's go over here because I'm sure we can unlock this harbour. Because I do not believe it to be on a map. Okay, maybe not. I think that's excuse me. Now this actually opened up an area earlier on. Okay, let's go back to Randvi then. Look at all those beautiful shields they've got on.
Hey, Eivor!
Essexe, I played a matchmaker and a heartbreaker. An easy way to forge an alliance, but let us stick to war and diplomacy.
Understood. Thank you, Eivor.
Young Viking recruited. Okay, so I recruited Rollo. Let's go and have a look at our Yoms Vikings list then. You actually know you could recruit him.
I would like to reorganize the crew.
Keep Vienna, Sten, okay. Let's let him go. Who else have I got here? Because it seems to be. I want to keep Sten. Let's change him for
Done?
I have to go. See you soon.
Okay, so let's go and see if we can quickly get some iron ore while we're here. She's there. Well, that's what I didn't do when I was down at Moscow. Have a look when I go back to.
What have you got for me today?
Can't have too many. There is always more where that came from. Done shopping for the day?
Actually, let's
May
just
I see your stores?
We've got, I don't think she's going to have any
I'm
changes.
practically giving it away. As a friend, I think you should buy this.
I
Is
really
that
should
everything?
give you the option to buy particular beards.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
I hope to see you soon.
Right, let's try not to walk into the door. Right, so let's go back to Essexe. Now, what I want, somewhere around here, is the flighter. I think she might be in the marketplace.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Got a feeling that might be the bureau. That was absolutely sheer luck.
Sanctes eis bertes, halja riban was overkommen, with death, doom und blind. Bliss a fellow dehi, und was tum.
Now this, I'm hoping, is the Assassin's Bureau. Oh, not what I wanted to do.
Guide me.
No, don't do that. Just because I'm in a distrust area. Why won't you let me?
Hey! God grant me strength. Bleed you, break you.
That's why it wouldn't let me do it. Oh, surprised it didn't just let me slide down. I guess I'm going up. Right, sorry, just bear with me.